Hey everyone, happy Monday to you as always. With the world gone crazy with COVID-19 and weddings being cancelled or postponed, I just want to give you my tips on sort of what I've done with regarding to contact my clients. So today, I'm actually supposed to be in Center Parcs right now. I had this whole week booked out for a family holiday for Center Parcs, and yeah, that did get cancelled. So they said we can either move the date to another time and pay whatever difference is, or just cancel it. And unfortunately, because my wife's a teacher, she's on maternity leave now, and this was literally the last week we had. Looks like we're going to have to just cancel the holiday. So, me being Mr. Proactive, I kind of already writ this week off, sort of editing-wise. I am deciding to do something that I've been meaning to do for ages. And let me show you. Hang on a minute. Hey, so welcome to my studio. This is usually an angle that you don't usually see. So this isn't what I was going to talk about. I'm not giving you a studio tour or anything. But this week, what I have been meaning to do for a very long time is work on my back garden. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So just down there, get that focus, you can see that fence panel gone. 2 fence panels gone there, and that black membrane there. It goes a little bit further around. You can't quite see because of the roof down there. This is the project I'm working on. So what I'm going to do is I've already ordered, did that last week, I've been meaning to plant a hedge. Only the roots, let it grow sort of over the years, because my neighbours put a new fence up, and if you look back at that shot I just put up, it is hideous. People didn't, one wasn't the same style, and just the way they did the feather edge, and it's just, they did a terrible job, and it looks crap on my side. So we're going to put up a hedge and make it a little, like, hide the privacy a little bit. And then I need to basically put 3 new panels in. There was a post I need to put on the right hand side, and the bit straight down the one panel that was down straight down the end, that post is still in, but it did break, so I need to replace that as well. So that's sort of like this week's job, plus just tidying up around the house, and just getting stuff done. There's basically, we've got like a big snag list that we've been meaning to get around and do. So because I sort of wrote this week off of actually doing any work, I'm going to do that. But here's the main reason why you're probably here for the video, and that is like a little message that I sent out to my clients coming up. So first of all, I put just an initial one out on my Facebook page. That's always handy to try and let brides and grooms know that we're here to support them. It's a very stressful time. We're not planning to cancel, and we're still going ahead with all our bookings. But I did individually email sort of my weddings that I've got coming up. So for me, I haven't actually got any in April, but I've got 3 in May. Emailed them, and 2 of them said their dates hadn't postponed, and that is the key word here: postponed, not cancel. It's postponed, because they still want to get married. They're not cancelling me, or they're not cancelling you. They're just postponing their wedding. And one of them, the date is still going ahead, but they have been given a new date in August. And annoyingly, that one, the new date, I'm on holiday. Typical. We booked out a 2-week summer holiday when I didn't have any weddings already booked in, because my wife really wants to go away before going back to work in September at the school. So I booked it then. So what I did tell her is not to worry. I can always get another person to film it, sort of my style, and I'll carry on with the editing. And then I'd still come in on the meeting with them and with the other videographer to run things through past them and like just make sure we're all happy. But at the moment, it's still the original date. And that is the key with all of these. They are still the original date and they're not postponing. And I just got a text. Okay. Just not from a bride or groom, but is coronavirus related. So I just want to sort of give the idea of this email to the brides and grooms was to sort of reassure them that we're supporting, and they were nice as well. They were like, "Oh, I bet you're a bit worried as well," which, you know, it is a stressful time for us. Like I'm in quite a fortunate position that, and this is one of the tips I gave in the previous video about starting your own businesses. I've got enough money in my working bank account from my business bank account for I've got a good year of amount of money to cover my bills. You know, not like to put into savings and go on holiday each month, but you know, enough to cover my bills for a good year. So I'm quite fortunate, and I know I won't lose those jobs. They'll just be postponed, even though one does turn out to be when I'm on holiday, so I'd have to pay, so I would lose a little bit of money if I had to pay someone to go film it, but at least I'm still getting some income for doing the editing as well. But the downside, the effect it might have is if, say, all these get postponed to after the summer holidays, September, October, you could have a lot of work going on then. But I would just be completely honest with your brides and grooms. Say if you've got contracts, you know, my turnaround time is 4 to 6 weeks, which is quite quick. I know that would have a knock-on effect, so I'd have to tell the brides and grooms that it might take a little bit longer to get through to give them their editing, their final videos, because of the amount of work that's built up over that short amount of time. And I'm sure they would understand with the whole situation. So that's just my opinion and view and what I've done around this whole coronavirus. I hope you can feel a little bit more relaxed and just stay in contact with your couples, because they will be stressed, they'll be worrying, and when they hear from you, it's one less supplier that they might have to contact, and they might be worried about your availability. So yeah, just send them that nice email to reassure them, basically. So if you haven't already, please hit the like button on this video. Please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.